Wow. Where did he get that one out from? Back of the hand. Got him to come on the front for the drive there. Wow.
Actually got a bit of shape on it, Penny Howe. 2 runs off the over. Economical. Tight, and he loves to hide the ball. I was actually joking with him earlier, trying to imitate him, but it's such a difficult thing to do. Mystery bowler.
Another good over, just 2.
I feel special now. I feel special now. Feel special now.
Fog scent. Feel special. Be special.
Ma'am, interview please. Aeroplane basmati rice. Taste the best.
ESPN Film presents Muhammad and Larry. Sunday, December 11th at 12 noon.
Muhammadullah thinks 2 runs and over. I think we are doing well. The required is now creeping up to 7. Soman there.
From Bangladesh.
Looking at everybody, it's going to come after you.
And here we are. Rakesh, show us your face. Thank you.
Rakesh, is it that cold? Got the hoodie on.
And here we are. Hussain. Hello, Hussain. Also from Bangladesh, last but not the least. Yeah, the cameraman and lots of other staff who basically been working to bring these lovely pictures to you.
Yeah, let's not forget the guys in the control room downstairs. They're always in our ears, but they're doing wonderful work, bringing all these pictures, as you say, Skender, to everybody around the world. 47 for 2, 48 now, ticking over, but I just got a feeling they're building a little bit of pressure. One of these batsmen is not going to be able to continue doing this for the next 3 to 4 overs. They're going to look for a boundary at some stage.
The problem is that you've got a batsman who's looking for form. He's been struggling, and you've got a 17-year-old at the other end. So his experience, Sabir has to transfer on a peep because he's doing well. Just keep rotating the strike. 6 of 18 deliveries for Sabir. You feel it's fine, but for how long? That's the question. Working this one away for a single. 4 of it, 49 for 2.
UFC 206. Max Holloway versus Anthony Pettis. Sunday, December 11th, 8:30 a.m. live on Sony ESPN, Sony ESPN HD, and Sony Live.
You're watching 6.
There's a floor manager right there, just behind the fence. Paramit, he's the one who gets the captains out for the post-match and, of course, takes care of all the sideline interviews.
I just got a question for him. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Oh, all right. Just tell him to say stand by.
50 on board for Rajshahi Kings in the 10th over.
The fourth wicket fell for the Khulna Titans at 54. So I think it's about wickets in hand. The men to come: Darren Sammy, James Franklin, Samit Patel. Those are men that can get on with the game. So they just don't want to put too much pressure. It's 76 off 65 now.
He's good. He's really good. One bounce. It's gone for 4. How he made room for himself.
Oh yes. If he thought he could play, he could pull some off spin, he can play some fantastic shots as well. Look at this. Benny Howe around the wicket. Off the stumps. Elevation out the middle of the bat. What a shot. What is this doing for Afif in terms of his cricket, his development in cricket, and for him personally? First boundary after 5 overs.
It's a nice battle between a 17-year-old who's looking to make a mark against an experienced bowler in this format. Just makes this contest so amazing. It's just the amount of confidence Afif would have gained after getting 5 wickets on debut. And then after that, being asked to come at number 3, he failed. But then he makes up for it right here, understands the situation of the game. He doesn't have to, you know, over-try anything. Just has to stay out there, and he's doing that.
And now Sabir moves on to 22 balls of 8. Not really rotating the strike as well as he was doing initially. And if he's going to accumulate such balls, he better make sure he's there at the back end.
And he will keep strike. 10 overs gone. 56 for 2. And it's also the moment where you'll have the strategic timeout. Probably a word will also come out from Darren Sammy regarding how they want to go in the remaining 10 overs.
It's not football, it's war. In the La Liga Santander weekend battles. Live and exclusive on 6 and 6 HD.
LA Clippers face off against Golden State Warriors tomorrow 9 a.m. Catch the live NBA action every morning on 6 HD, and Sony Live.
This start is almost too good. He lands for a head kick. Oh my God! Big power punches. Oh, head kick. Look at these guys. Oh, he got caught. They swing for the fences. He tagged him. Wow. And for the interim championship. On the butt. This is crazy. Oh, he's hurt. Incredible. He's out. Man. Oh, they continue to throw.
Khalid Latif, there you go. Right-handed batsman. And it's got on it. It's got on the bottom of that. That right hand really came into play there. Again, he deviates down leg side. Again, pays the price. This one, an even better one. Really lashed onto that one very sweetly.
And here we go again. Batted this as well.
Yeah, the big shot from Khalid Latif comes down a few steps and hits it right there, deep mid-wicket.
Slice it, carves it away. And it's going to go a couple of bounces into the ropes. Easy pickings. Come on. Too many short pitch deliveries. They're going to be punished. And, oh dear, that's not a very good effort from Shoaib Malik. Rather lethargic, I thought. I swung it around and swung it for a maximum. Great strike there. Beautiful shot. He's gone for the big one. It's sailing away for another maximum. What a way to get to your half century. Brilliant stuff. From Khalid Latif. Take a bow. That's how he got it. Just taking his left leg away. He's in line with that delivery. He didn't have to really move, but the way he got stuck into it, really smote it over the top. Wow, what a shot that is. Straight into the supporters there, and they're very happy, and why not? 3 sixes in this over, 20 runs from it. Slow ball, but this time he's gone underneath that one. That's gone for the maximum. Guess who? Mr. Latif.
Yes, it's a slower delivery. Who's on strike? Khalid Latif. Where does he hit it? Through mid-wicket. And what is it? Half a dozen. Out the back of the hand. Picks it up. Easy as you like.
Fighting is the most important thing in the world, so I have to keep going.
Ronda have had time, but now is my time.
Amanda Nunes! Look at those shots! Wow! Ronda Rousey! She is spectacular.
I'm the best in the world, I'm gonna win.
Nobody gonna take this belt.
आपका और हमारा रिश्ता हमेशा अटूट रहा है
और हम चाहते हैं ये रिश्ता यूं ही बना रहे।
तो देर मत कीजिए, आज ही अपने केबल ऑपरेटर को कॉल कीजिए
और अपने घर में डिजिटल सेट टॉप बॉक्स लगवाइए
और पाइए ज्यादा बेहतर पिक्चर और साउंड क्वालिटी ज्यादा चैनल्स के साथ।
और हाँ, आप पैसे देंगे सिर्फ उन्हीं चैनल्स के लिए जिन्हें आपने खुद चुना है और आप देखना चाहते हैं,
क्योंकि 31 दिसंबर 2016 से पहले
सभी के लिए सेट टॉप बॉक्स लगवाना अनिवार्य है।
We're here at the second qualifier from the Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium between the Khulna Titans and the Rajshahi Kings, and the Kings are chasing 126. Welcome back again after the timeout, and welcome back Danny Morrison.
Hi, Samanoy. Yeah, dangerous time. Saw it happen in the innings for the Titans. He lost a wicket straight after.
Looking for two. No, Kevin Cooper has got strong arms. We don't want to risk it against him. There's another man who has, sitting right beside me.
And watch out, I might slap you with the two, Sanders. You need to get the gym, boy. Right, one to go in the 11th. 8 off, not bad, but can Shabir do something here? Well, he's happy to milk it. The senior pro is happy to play second fiddle to the teenager. 9 off, the 11th at 65 for 2.
Spain, home of the biggest football stars. And now you can be part of this extravaganza. 6 will take you direct to the stands. Watch live La Liga games and answer simple questions. Send your answers to our Facebook and Twitter page using hashtag La Liga Experience Trip to Spain. And you could fly to Spain for a complete VIP experience. Also, get a chance to win original La Liga merchandise every week. Keep answering and keep winning on 6 and 6 HD.
61 required of 54 balls. The Rajshahi Kings are well set. And Afif Hussain, around about 26, has brought a lot of composure needed by the top order by the Rajshahi Kings. The young man, 17-year-old, is doing his job, and Mahmudullah has so often gotten the Khulna Titans through the end line. Best of 3 for 6. Can he get the breakthrough? The much needed one for the Khulna Titans. Wickets are a must here.
Well, as with Darren Sammy, Mahmudullah is certainly inspiring. And he's pulled out some big performances in BPL 4. That's not a great start from the captain. Little loosener down the leg side. Just wonder whether Shabir rates himself here, get pumped up for the situation and want to go after Mahmudullah. Oaks curbing that adrenaline, an urge to surge. Winner of this match goes and meets the Dhaka Dynamites. BPL 4 final. 6:15 local time, first ball. Good work from Benny Howell out there, quick to it. Which one of these two sides is going to make it to the DDs here on Friday night? Very tense. Asking rate has gone from just under 6s. They've had it at just under 6s for a while with the Kings, but now it's creeping up more towards 7s. He's gobbled up a lot of deliveries. And Shabir Rahman. Teenagers going to run a ball, but now we're swapping some men in key positions. Mahmudullah swapping things around, wanting to be precise here with the right men in the right positions.
Oh, he's missed it altogether. That's what he is capable of. Mahmudullah Riyad brings in the much-needed breakthrough for the Khulna Titans, and that's why he has a smile on his face.
Does he what? And now the Orange Army is on their feet. The youngster, undone by a slow hang-time delivery from Mahmudullah. Up and away, holds it back. It's a little short. It's certainly on. Oh, you can't miss those. Afif. Slide, straightens. Yeah, that's going on to Midland leg, definitely. He's not a tall man. And an easy decision in the end for Renmo Martinez. Young man, oh, he got set, but he got out. He's gone for 26, Safi. And the Kings are 67 for 3.
आपका और हमारा रिश्ता हमेशा अटूट रहा है
और हम चाहते हैं ये रिश्ता यूं ही बना रहे।
तो देर मत कीजिए, आज ही अपने केबल ऑपरेटर को कॉल कीजिए
और अपने घर में डिजिटल सेट टॉप बॉक्स लगवाइए
और पाइए ज्यादा बेहतर पिक्चर और साउंड क्वालिटी ज्यादा चैनल्स के साथ।
और हाँ, आप पैसे देंगे सिर्फ उन्हीं चैनल्स के लिए जिन्हें आपने खुद चुना है और आप देखना चाहते हैं,
क्योंकि 31 दिसंबर 2016 से पहले
सभी के लिए सेट टॉप बॉक्स लगवाना अनिवार्य है।
Guess who's the new man? James Franklin makes his way to the crease, courtesy of the wicket by Mahmudullah Riyad. Best of 90, 202 matches, lots of experience from the black cap.
Only match number 5 for Jimmy Franklin. Be conscious of how he got out yesterday. Little lazy inside chop on from Franklin yesterday. So much time, it just didn't arrive. Clever bit of deception from Mamadullah. Young man goes. And another good experienced head to come out and bat for the Kings here is James Franklin. Played a lot of franchise T20 around the globe. So ideal for Franklin. Now batting at 5. He's batted at 6 in recent times. Hasn't played a lot. As you saw in that statistics before. Came out late call-up for the Kings. Out of London. Cooling his heels after winning the 4-day championship with Middlesex. Shabir has been made to work really hard. Dozen overs have been bowled at 68 for 3.
UFC 207, Amanda Nunes versus Ronda Rousey, Saturday, December 31st, 8:30 a.m. live on Sony ESPN, Sony ESPN HD, and Sony Live.
The khulna Titans have got the much-needed breakthrough. Can they capitalize on it? Sabir Rahman in search of the form. He's got 13 of 29, and James Franklin is the new man in. Still 8 overs to go. They require 58 runs up it. The required rate is somewhere around the 7 runs per over. Naim Islam Jr. to continue.
Can the young fella get a wicket? Naim Islam Jr. This is his first appearance in this 4th edition of the Bangladesh Premier League. Naim Islam Jr. got out for naught, got a bouncer on the head. Lovely change up, the 2-card trick with a slower ball followed up, and he was plumb LBW. Looking to make amends, this young fellow. Just seen Afif contribute. 26 from 27. And he gets another run, does Shabir. Let's go sideline to the lovely Umbrini.
Danny, and the final and big day of AKS BPL 2016. It's only a day away. Who's going to win this cup? Who will get the answers soon? You just have to wait a day. But I've got here with me the Vice President of BCB, Mr. Mahbubul Anam. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm enjoying the event. It's an extravagant event today.
All right. So it must be very satisfying and pleasant, like seeing the way BPL is getting the response worldwide.
Oh, it's been wonderful. I think this BPL 4 has been a great success, and as year goes by, I think this is going to be one of the big events in the world.
Your thoughts on the way cricket has been played in this tournament, BPL?
As I said, I mean, it's been thrilling because till the last match of the group stage, we didn't know who was going to the playoffs. So it kept the interest on, and we have an exciting match going on today, a low-scoring match, but it's still looks like it's going to do the wires.
All right, sir, it's very hard for me to avoid this question to ask you, and that is like every single person is watching BPL and they really want to know what is going to happen in the final day of AKS BPL 2016.
Well, it's going to be a surprise. We know that the one team has qualified, Dhaka Dynamites. We're going to find the next team today. But as I can see, that it's going to be a charged environment. It's going to be excellent cricket, exciting cricket. Every visitor should come onto the ground and watch it live as much as you can. Take the enjoyment home.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you, and enjoy the match.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. So many surprises and exciting things are coming up for the final event of AKS BPL 2016. Let's get back to the game now.
Thank you, Umbreen. And was there a nick? Was there a nick on that one by Sabir Rahman? Missed by Nicholas Puran. Wide.
It zipped through, didn't it? Full delivery. Might have been. And he strays and gets punished. Junior Khan, no chance to get that. It's short fine leg around at 45. Ruins what was turning out to be a good over. 7 off it, 75 for 3.
Spain, home of the biggest football stars. And now you can be part of this extravaganza. 6 will take you direct to the stands. Watch live La Liga games and answer simple questions. Send your answers to our Facebook and Twitter page using hashtag La Liga Experience Trip to Spain. And you could fly to Spain for a complete VIP experience. Also, get a chance to win original La Liga merchandise every week. Keep answering and keep winning on 6 and 6 HD.
51 required of the remaining 7 overs. How do they go about it? Does Sabir Rahman pick up the pace? He's got 18 of 32. Does he push now or leave it up to James Franklin, the man in form with the bat?
Well, he just hit that last ball for 4. It's his first boundary in this innings of qualifier 2 for Sabir Rahman. Different looking character is out in the middle, given what he is capable of. Here comes Kev Cooper. Up against another left-hander. That's beautifully played by Franklin. Now Cruz back for a brace to start over 14. Asking rate just over 7s. Hovering around there. It picked up to nearly 7.5s, but just the odd smart bit of timing and the odd boundary here thrown in has kept it around 7s for the Kings to track down 126.
Straight to point there. Here's the previous delivery. The Kings almost had their hearts in their mouth. It was in the air, bit short of point. It dropped. Franklin has got a 63 of 27 versus Chittagong and a 44 of 31 versus Kumila. That is why he has been promoted up the order before Samit Patel.
And the left-hand, right-hand thing going on. They have that luxury. Left-handers and right-handers in their top 7. The Rajshahi Kings. So the youngster got out. Afif Hassan, the left-hander. So it made sense in a way. But also the experience of Franklin was ideal to come in at 5 this evening. Experience head on his shoulders, having a chat to Sabir Rahman. Just keep chatting away. Positive messages. Keep focused. Don't have to do anything crazy. That sort of stuff is on.
That's the luxury you're talking about. Still to bat. Samit Patel, Taryn Sami, Mehdi Miraz, Farhad Reza, they all can bat. And they have proved themselves with the bat in hand in this edition of BPL.
Look at their lineup versus the Titans. I like it with the more depth in that middle order to lower. I think, to be perfectly honest, they have a better chance of challenging the Dhaka Dynamites with that all-studded cast, the boys in blue of the Dhaka Dynamites, who are into the final and awaiting one of these two sides. No disco dancing yet. You haven't won. That's it. Give them a slap. Tell them to calm down. Focus.
Oh, missed it. Kevin Cooper will not be happy with that. Nicholas Puran, that goes away for a boundary. He certainly isn't happy.
Delighted in the dugout. Not in the middle if you're in orange. Ends the over, 14 bowled. It's 83 for 3 now.
This start is almost too good. He lands for a head kick. Oh my God! Big power punches. Oh, head kick. Look at these guys. Oh, he got caught. They swing for the fences. He tagged him. Wow. And for the interim championship. On the butt. This is crazy. Oh, he's hurt. Incredible. He's out. Man. Oh, they continue to throw.
There's Nicholas Puran, the guilty customer. Let go of a boundary there. James Franklin doing all the talking with Sabir Rahman. Still in search of form. Let's not get the Khulna Titans out of the game yet. Still, if they can manage a few wickets and drag it down the wire. Mahmudullah Riyad has previously defended 7 runs against the same team. Maybe he can pull it off again.
Umpires just in a bit of discussion here. Just discussing a couple of issues. Yeah, I'm not writing off the Titans, but I'm just looking at the way they have batted. Really struggled, but it's their fielding, their bowling and their desperation in the field that has allowed the Titans to finish in the top 2. I think all of us, if we're really honest about it, cricket lovers who've been watching and following the BPL, they've done very, very well. They've surprised a lot to finish in the top 2, to get 2 bites in the playoffs. Losing yesterday, of course. The Dhaka are now having to play here the Kings. And the Kings themselves have been the darlings of BPL. They find themselves in the business end of the tournament. Here comes Frankie and Shabir. And they get back and make it comfortably. Let's go sideline to Sikandar Bak.
Thanks, Danny. I've got the real man out here, the man who's very important. He's the chief national curator. He's Mr. Gamini Silva. He's been around here for 7 or 8 years, and he knows this square very well. Now we have a chat with him as this shot has gone for the maximum. Wow. All right, so here we are. So amazing 6 with a big hit. Now this just shows you what kind of wicket you prepared for these all-important games.
Yeah, well, we have to do our best to arrange these pitches for the best, to play the best cricket. I think it is happening now.
This is match 34 in Dhaka. You've taken care of Chittagong as well. You're happy with how the wicket or the squares have played in both these series?
Yes, actually, this is the 4th time that we are having BPL here, and this series also I am happy, very happy about this, because the players are doing well, and both teams have all the international players in both all 7 sides. That is what it is happening.
You had Afghanistan, just after that England was here. You didn't get much time. I think it was, what, 4 or 5 days in between that you had to get ready for BPL?
Yes, of course. This was planned earlier, so we had to adjust for that. So we made it, and it will be a little bit traffic, but what I feel was the cricket is going in good way.
Now, Danny, Mr. Silva is wired up. If you want to ask a question to him, anything that comes to your mind regarding how the square has played and the due factor around, anything?
Danny here, mate. I'm delighted with how you've performed with this pitch. Are you overall happy with all the pitches you've prepared?
Yeah, we have arranged all the pitches here for the matches, but except 2 corners. We have 8 pitches here, 6 we are used for the series. But the due factor what we have, we discussed here, due factor actually outfield can be trimmed, but the pitch cannot be. That is what sometimes the ball is skidding after get wet. The pitch is almost get wet. That are the reasons for that.
Oh, Gammers, good to talk to you. Appreciate your time. Sackers, you behave yourself down there.
Yes, thanks.
All right, with that, over to you guys up there.
15 done. It's 95 for 3 here.
Spain, home of the biggest football stars. And now you can be part of this extravaganza. 6 will take you direct to the stands. Watch live La Liga games and answer simple questions. Send your answers to our Facebook and Twitter page using hashtag La Liga Experience Trip to Spain. And you could fly to Spain for a complete VIP experience. Also, get a chance to win original La Liga merchandise every week. Keep answering and keep winning on 6 and 6 HD.
$95 for 3. The Khulna Titans were 95 for 8. That tells you a story. That might look pretty close to each other. That's just 2 wickets against 8, and that's what 3 wickets against 8 rather, and that's pegged the Khulna Titans back, needing 31 runs of 30 balls. The Rajshahi Kings are in the driving seat now. They're all in their seats, but they'll be jumping out of there once that winning shot is struck. Good evening, Eddie.
Evening, Shamim. Khulna Titans supporters praying for a miracle. Yeah, well, they're going to have to find 7 wickets or stop the next 31 runs in some way. Could Benny Howell be the key in that? Sabir Rahman, he seems to have found a little bit of form, a little bit more stride in his stroke. A little while ago, he had 8 of 22. Next 17 runs have yielded 23 runs. So, putting the foot down on the accelerators to some extent.
Well, you've got the experience of James Franklin to just ease the whatever nerves that Shabir Rahman might be having, because we all know after that 122, he has hardly performed with a bat and knows that it's such a big occasion, he didn't want to miss out. That's why that attitude, very tentative in the initial stages, but that 6, couple of overs back, may have eased a lot of that tension.
I also think because of that 122, the expectation went through the roof that he would have been the man of this tournament in terms of those runs that he actually got in that particular game, and then the expectation of every game and coming out and doing it. Not necessarily getting 100 all the time, but entertaining the crowd.
No question about it. He's a great entertainer. That was well, he slipped, I suppose. Should have stopped that. But yeah, just back to that point, I think Shabir Rahman, very flamboyant player. He takes the attack to the bowlers. He's very, very meticulous with the shot making too. Not like some batsmen who take a lot of risks. He pays respect to the good deliveries, and he's like greased lightning in the outfield. So that makes a good cricketer. It's just that he's having that bad run. Come back well. And you'll see Faulkner playing like that. He knows they've got ample time in their hands. No need to take any kind of risk at all. Maybe the expectation of the crowd here was for a high-scoring match. Has not happened, but another couple of wickets and things might change. The pendulum swings the other way. Never know. Oh, that's up. It's just beyond the reach of Howell there. Made a brilliant effort. Just couldn't latch on.
Yeah, pushing well in front of his body was James Franklin on that occasion. Playing with hard hands, trying to get it down the ground. And yes, slips past Benny Howell. It's a good effort for a seam bowler to be able to throw himself like that in his follow-through. Credit to him is that his momentum was going in that direction. Sabir on strike. Yes, a more controlled shot on this occasion, right under the eyes.
That's the way to go about it at the moment. Shabir Rahman assessing the situation well.
Captain, I wonder what's going through his mind. 30-40 runs short of what they would have wanted to get in their innings after winning the toss and wanting to bat first. And with the BPL that he has had, he'll be disappointed that he's not in the final, because they've played some wonderful cricket, defended some totals, and weren't afraid to bat first on some conditions.
Backs away, and with that single, the 100 comes up for the Rajshahi Kings, and that also completes the 16th over. 100 for 3.
आपका और हमारा रिश्ता हमेशा अटूट रहा है,
और हम चाहते हैं ये रिश्ता यूं ही बना रहे।
तो देर मत कीजिए, आज ही अपने केबल ऑपरेटर को कॉल कीजिए
और अपने घर में डिजिटल सेट टॉप बॉक्स लगवाइए
और पाइए ज्यादा बेहतर पिक्चर और साउंड क्वालिटी ज्यादा चैनल्स के साथ।
और हाँ, आप पैसे देंगे सिर्फ उन्हीं चैनल्स के लिए जिन्हें आपने खुद चुना है और आप देखना चाहते हैं,
क्योंकि 31 दिसंबर 2016 से पहले
सभी के लिए सेट टॉप बॉक्स लगवाना अनिवार्य है।
Looks simple enough. 26 runs of 24 balls. 100 for 3, in control of things. James Franklin and Shabir Rahman building up a nice little partnership here of 33 of 27. Going to be that man, Junaid Khan. Exemplary with his first 2 overs. Just 13 of it. Could have been amongst the wickets. And he's the go-to man for the Titans. Can he get a breakthrough now?
2 overs for 13, as you said, but his tournament has been very good with the ball. Bowled really well. 20 wickets, that average of 15. Look at that economy. Best of 4 for 23, 14 matches. Excellent, excellent by Junaid Khan in this tournament. And he's shown a variety with his bowling. He bowls some balls in the mid-140s, and then he can bowl very good bouncer, very good Yorker, slower balls. So he's had the whole variety.
Actually, Eddie, the very first over he bowled about 4 or 5 different types of bowls. Talking about variety there. That's the in-dipping Yorker. Does well to push it away for a single. Now you can see the mindset of the batsman. They're not going to try and lash out at the bowlers. Just play the ball to its merits. Just milk the runs and ease their way into the finals. Because they know they've got it under control. Why throw it away? Shabir Rahman. A 4 and a 6 in his 33. Mahmudullah Riyad obviously will be a little worried with the state of affairs at the moment. And straight as an arrow. Didn't try to hit it too hard. And that enables the fielder to come across and restrict the batsman to a single.
Looking for 2. He's quick behind to be able to try and come back, but you can see the umpire signaling a free hit, a no ball by Junaid Khan. And that wry smile from Shabir Rahman would be like, oh, I'm missing out on a free hit. And there it is. Probably the second of the innings for Junaid Khan. Overstepping.
Just by that much, but that much is enough. The line belongs to the umpire. Just getting some sawdust to get a kick. Maybe some hope for the Khulna Titans. They look rather disconsolate. Body language says a lot of the players around the ground.
James Franklin came into the side on the 30th of November 2016 against Camilla. The team has gone on to win 2 games and lose 2. Crucial innings of 44 not out of 31 balls, a 63 of 27, which gave them a chance as the Rampur Riders were playing the next day, and they were trying to win that game in 13.2 overs. But since he's come in, he's added such balance to the side, and he can bowl when needed. But when he's come in to bat, he's looked under control. He's taken pressure off the other batters. And when he's needed to get on with it, you look at that 44 of 31 and the 63 of 27, he can do that. And to have him assist someone like Darren Sammy, Sabir, Samit Patel, Momin ul-Haq, the balance starts adding to the squad. And this is why perhaps they deserve to be in the final.
Very good point, Eddie. And it is reflected in the performance immediately opposite him. Shabir Rahman felt much more comfortable, and you see he's content to just play out the dot balls if necessary. 17 done, 106 for 3.
UFC 207, Amanda Nunes versus Ronda Rousey, Saturday, December 31st, 8:30 a.m. live on Sony ESPN, Sony ESPN HD, and Sony Live.
39, the partnership between Franklin and Shabir Rahman. Going to be Kevin Cooper to try and get another wicket. Well, they're pretty confident they're going to win the trophy, but they've got the very strong contenders. The Dhaka team. Dhaka will be playing the finals along with the winners of this game, and Rajshahi Kings seem to be heading that way quite comfortably. That slice, but it's over the top. But he didn't try to hit it too hard, did he? Just found the gap.
What a shot. They're loving it. And this is what he can do. The manipulation of the ball through the offside. It's aerial. It's out of reach of the fielder. It looks as if there's a little bit of lack of control at the back end as the hand comes off the bat. So he thinks, no, it's okay. But the placement as well is excellent. James Franklin. And again, a bullet delivery hit down the ground. The way he's also watching the ball onto the back.
The calming influence on Shabir Rahman in particular, the point I was trying to make is Shabir can get a little fidgety with a few dot balls, but the way he's maneuvered the balls, you see the confidence that he's gained. Just looks so collected as he's playing the shot. And the demeanor of the other person is also very important in building up a partnership. And you see another example of Shabir Rahman being content with what he's getting. Of course, the target is not huge. They're not under pressure to shift gears and step on the gas. It's just 14 or 15 balls now.
Partnership moves to 45 for 37. Cooper to Franklin. Down the leg side and wide. Came into the side today, Kevin Cooper. Had some impetus with the ball. Just needed maybe 30, 40 more runs. That'll really been an excellent total. It's looked a very, very good batting surface.
Well, he got a wicket with his first ball today, but since then, the batters have dominated. Oh, turn of the bat, almost the Q end. Need a bit of chalk on that one. Directed, he's already home. No problems at all.
At this stage of the Khulna Titans innings, this is when Araful went after the bowling. BPL Governing Council, some of the members of that council sitting, watching on. They'll be happy with this tournament, and after this game, we're one game away. It'll be the final. And a lot has been learnt, a lot of entertainment and excitement around the tournament.
Shabir tries to go over the top, missed times. I think he should have been happy with the way he was going. Wants to finish with a flourish, I suppose.
I think he knows his strength, but has just gone a little bit off the boil in terms of the timing of the ball off the bat and his trigger movement. That particular ball, he backs himself to play it. Hasn't come off on a few occasions. This occasion it doesn't again, but it doesn't do any harm. And he sees out the final ball pretty well. 18 overs gone. It's 116 for 3.
$116 for 3. 2 more overs. Just the 12 balls. 10 runs needed. The writing is on the wall for the Khulna Titans. They've had a good. At times they've defended small totals. They've just sort of come up from the sidelines. A lot of people did not expect them to reach the position they have reached. So all credit to them. But today, they have been outplayed by some excellent bowling early on and some very adept batting from the batters of the Rajshahi Kings. Oh, that's not on. That's very unlike James Franklin.
Good piece of bowling. He's drawn the left-hander into the shot and a bit too early. It is good piece of bowling. It's the off cutter and misses the off stump. Good piece of bowling. So credit to the bowler on that occasion. He's beaten the batsman.
Not the easiest thing to do, but he's persevering, and that's good to see from Junaid Khan. Fighting out till the last moment. Is there some hope? Is there a twist in the tail? Another wicket, few jitters. It'll be tighter. No, he tried to ram that away. That's it.
And this is their run. The Rajshahi Kings, as they approach the final. Those wins, the 4 wins in the middle part, they totally changed their whole complexion of the tournament. And then to go on to then beat the Chittagong Vikings, an incredible side. It's just fantastic to see. And just those 4 wins, the character they showed to just stay in the tournament, game after game. Hit down the ground, good piece of timing. The fielders in the deep are pretty straight, so keeps it to 1.
That's the way to go about it. I think Shabir Rahman tried to sort of be a little flamboyant. The last over almost went to hand now. They're on the verge of place in the finals. Celebrations from that guy, Oppo in the back. 50 partnership has come up. The first of the match, Arun, Statsman, tells us. And last few pointers for the bowler from the skipper. What can they come up with?
Key factor here, middle overs, 56 for 1. Khulna Titans 50 for 5. That's where also you expect to lose some wickets in the power play as batters try to take some risks. Oh, he's ramping it. Where's this gone? It's running away from the fielder. Can he rein it in? Oh, he doesn't. It goes for 4.
Well, he's not happy, but can't help it. There was a bit of, maybe the spin took it away, and also you get your value for your shots here at the Sheribangla Stadium. Once the ball is over the 30-yard mark, it'll race away from you.
It wasn't convincing, but he gets enough bat on it to elude the fielder. There it is. That's why he doesn't get enough bat. He changes the pace at the last moment as Junaid Khan. But look at this. It just races away. And Musharraf's not the slowest in the field, is he?
Well, he made a good effort there. Junaid Khan was hoping that he'd get it. Very disappointed at the end. But a cheeky shot. Maybe the risk we weren't expecting Shabir to take. He did it, and it paid off. Just away from a place in the finals.
And if you wanted someone to get 1 hit away, Shabir Rahman is the man to get it. It's lovely to see young and old in the stadium, in the stands. Brilliantly bowled.
Excellent from Junaid Khan. He will deliver the goods. He will keep the batsman waiting. Not going to give up. That's the fighting spirit. I've seen that before, and even till the end, it is exemplary. Even the one that went for 4 wasn't too bad a delivery. One of those things in this format of the game, when the batsmen get cheeky, take those little risks, and they come out. Last ball of the over for Junaid. Oh, was that a nice right back? But straight to the fielder. And a single results. After 19, it's 122 for 3. Mahmudullah Riyad is going to come on bowl now. He's got just 4 runs to defend. He's defended 6. He's defended 7 in previous games. Can he make a repeat performance? Here we go. The last up, 1 hit away. And it's going to be Shabir Rahman on strike. They're just itching to go. On their toes, on the edge of their seats. Place in the finals. Down the wicket, checks the shot. Chance for a run out, direct interest. Just got a single. Has he gone upstairs? Have a look. Technology available. Why not?
Yeah, decision pending. Should have been a run out. It's a throw, a bit more power. Just a frame back. We want to see when the bails actually leave the groove. Pretty good for Mahmudullah from getting that type of throw and then getting the ball down to the stumps. I think he's made his ground. Shabir Rahman quick across the turf. And the extension of the... Oh, there we go. It's actually the hands. The angle that we had is that the ball's in front of the hands. So oh, that's some excellent camera work. And that'll just confirm it there. And it's so synchronized how the ball and the hands are moving right next to each other. Safe.
Yeah, square on. It looked different, but he didn't have the ball in his hand. It should be a not out. Shouldn't be a problem there. And there's confirmation of that. Big cheer goes round the ground. He's not too happy. But yeah, direct hit. Another scenario would have arisen.
Franklin on strike. Will he finish it in this over? Mahmudullah. Down the wicket. Off the ground. First time in the BPL and you go to the final.
Brilliant work by the Rajshahi Kings. And this is absolutely marvelous for this team from the northwest of Bangladesh, making their first appearance in the BPL and reaching the finals now. Going to lock horns with the Dhaka team, who have already made their place in the finals.
So controlled. What an innings. 129 for 3 and 19.2. They wanted to take the game deep as they did with the ball, and they did it with the bat, and it's convincing. It's so good. First time in the BPL, they go to the final.